Talk, yeah.
In the club, got them bottles on replay. Tryna break a record like a DJ.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy TDK, and I'm back, but as you see me moving on to week 3. As you seen in the title before this video started, dashboard swag. Sooner or later, you know my man gonna hit that dashboard swag on you. But before we get there, this game, and you're gonna see definitely in the next game, but this game kind of started off. It kind of had me feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? It started off because I had a slow start right there. As you seen, I almost threw an interception. So y'all know me. I'm going to keep it sim style because that's just what I do. It's either sim style or get styled on. It's just that simple. No black and white, no in between. It's just the way it is. I did nothing on my first possession, which is pretty rare. You know what I'm saying? Like, I at least sometimes get a field goal out of it. But I did absolutely nothing, so I just punted the ball away. I was like, no worries, I'll just go play defense. And then it just so happens I run into an Eric Dickerson. And when you run into an Eric Dickerson, you know a lot, 9 out of 10 times your players are gonna get steamrolled. It's out of control, yo. It's fun when it works for you, but when it works against you, you're like, dang, yo, it's just, it's whack, it's corny. But it's the kickoff, shouting. You know what time it is. Either he messed up or I messed up. And hashtag Juking, you know I'm not messing up. Shout as you see, prime time. Making moves, and check this out. And by the way, no, a shouting. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'ma need you, bro. I'ma need you to get on that defensive system. Try some heat-seeking tackling. Do something, Shawty, because it's not for you. So we tie the game up, especially since we had a bad start. You see my boy Patrick Willis in that backfield doing his thing. Dang! Why are all my players getting ran over right there? I was right there for the tackle. How is it that I do not get it? It makes 0 sense. Nonetheless, this dude is already in the red zone, and y'all know how it gets down. Users on deck. I do this defense for real, homebag. EA Sports, you Jack Boys know you owe me 97 favors. Like I said, when you get in my red zone, you better bring it because you know I'm gonna bring it. And then, of course, right here, as I get the ball off, I'm running. And by the way, no, users shouting. As you see my boy Randall Cunningham taking a shot at the end. See, I don't like that. I don't like that. I like the fact that my boy Randall Cunningham, he was able to put a cool little move on the defender. But once I head to the sideline, fool, don't touch me. I don't like to be touched. You know what I'm saying? As you see me trying to get to the sideline again, and he's trying to continue to put the hurting on me. And like I said, I don't like that. I don't like people pin my players like that. Bro, I'm going to need you to take it easy on my quarterback. Now, my running backs, my receivers, my tight ends, that's fine. But not my quarterback. I need my quarterback because you see me going out to the run, throwing the ball away, just live to fight another down. It's a 3rd down as I end up playmaking LeSean McCoy up the field, and I end up making a nice, beautiful play to get down to the 2-yard line. And then I hit the slant route to who better than Jerry Rice? You know what I'm saying? I hit the slant route to Jerry Rice to go up by a touchdown. So right now, I'm sitting kind of pretty. I'm feeling mighty comfortable. I'm feeling mighty cocky. You know what I'm talking about? I'm in my zone at this point. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Chris Brown. I don't know if y'all heard that In My Zone mixtape, but if you ain't heard that, I mean, it's an old mixtape. But that's how I was feeling at the time. I'm like, bro, I'm in my zone at this point. And then he starts making plays. As you see right there on that last play, the Tavon Austin, right there on this first down, hidden out routes. He's really hitting his players in stride, making great plays. Right here as he drops back, and then my dude, I want to say it was Ray Lewis who dropped the ball. He had the opportunity to make the play, and he did absolutely nothing with it. Right here on the 3rd and 6, as he's looking to roll out, he throws the ball away. Playing very smart, lives to fight another down, and then he turns jabroni and converts for a touchdown. And then that's not even the worst part. The worst part is this fool gets the ball back in the 2nd half. So my man turned jabroni, cause you know how y'all do out here in this community. You know, you have no confidence in your craft. So you know you gotta play a little timid, you play sensitive, you know what I'm saying? You play scared, too scared for me. So you know you gotta turn jabroni and go on 4th downs. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard out here being LeBron James of Ultimate Team. Where you can do whatever I do it cause I want to, not because I have to. There's a difference. And right there, as you see, who better than my boy Killer Cam? I told y'all I'm not giving up on Killer Cam. And look at this fool. Run commit though? That's why I keep saying this community is so garbage, yo. Run commit though? You know what I'm saying? My only mistake is I meant to throw a bullet pass, but I ended up throwing a lob pass. If I would have threw a bullet pass, I'd have had me an easy touchdown. As you see me just running with Randall Cunningham, getting up and down the field, making beautiful plays, making sure I'm not, look at that. Look at that. I don't know what it is with me and Randy Moss, but I just keep throwing that ball to that man, and sooner or later, like you guys have seen in the past videos, it does get me in trouble. And definitely for sure in the next video, y'all gonna see it will get me in trouble. But like I was saying, this community, yo, is something else. Run commit, though? I didn't even know we were still doing run commit out here. You know what I'm saying? I've never done run commit a day of my life. But like I always say, it wouldn't be a DreamKareem video if I did not see run commit. And it wouldn't be a DreamKareem video if I did not use Lanky Jones, Randall Cunningham 6'4" to get in the end zone. And then of course, because I was feeling some type of way, because you turned jabroni, I turned trifling, and I go for a 2-point conversion, and we end up converting to go up by more than just a score. So now at this point, he's going to have to come to play, and I'm going to have to make sure I get my defense together. Make sure we're out here laying lumber like you just see my boy Richard Sherman out here laying lumber right here on the 3rd and 9. As he looks, he throws the ball down the field. I try to get there to get an interception, but luckily my boy Sean Taylor was able to keep, I want to say it was Eric Dickerson or his running back, whoever was coming out of the flat route to drop the ball. But on the 4th down, he makes a beautiful play to his tight end right here on the 1st and 10 as he drops back. He's looking, and look at this man. He is already on the 3-yard line, and then boom, just like that. I want to say I was like, what, maybe like 5-6 play drive and whatnot. Right here as he tried to go for 2. I don't know what happened. I'm not complaining. I'm glad that EA Sports jacked this man over. And then hell no, hashtag Gatorade season, shoulder. I understand it. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I understand the thirst is too real out here in these butt streets. I understand it. It's not for me, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's not my fault you couldn't convert your 2-point conversion. That's not my fault that you had to turn jabroni. None of that is my fault. And look at Randall Cunningham. He fumbles the ball. What are you doing? But luckily, I end up making adjustments. And look at my boy, Lawrence Taylor. He ends up coming through for me. Gets an interception. And then, of course, we head into the crib as we end up getting a pick 6 with Lawrence Taylor. At this point, I'm geeked. And then you know I'm going to come back and I'm going to go for 2 on this gentleman. Because that's just what I do. I ends up getting the 2-point conversion and go up by 10 on this guy. And at this point, I'm happy. Because I'm like, you know what? I'm at least up by a couple of scores. Even if he scores, he's going to have to go for an onside kick. And the success rate on onside kicks this year are pretty slim. And it's not looking like it's going to go well for him anyway. Because my boy Richard Sherman, he ends up picking off the ball. And you know, I'm not done. You know I'm going to come back. And I'm going to try to make sure that I get this touchdown. Or at least a field goal so I can go ahead and go by even more scores. Because I do not respect my opponent. And then, of course, my man, he pretty much, in a way, sends the house. And I throw it over the top to Randy Moss. Does it get that much easier than that? And then, of course, I turn trifling and I go for a 2-point conversion. And I'm geeked at this point. I'm like, you know what? I'm doing my thing. I pretty much had this win in the bag. It's not an issue. It's not a problem. And then, of course, watch this. As he fumbles, y'all know what happens. Y'all know what happens. Here comes the dashboard swag. My man ends up keeping it pushing. He said, you know what, Rave? You made your point. I should have had my Gatorade before I played you, but It happens. Or I should have brought my pancake mix. Because you know he ain't had no pancake mix, shouted. But it's been real. It's been trill. It's your boy TDK. And I'm out.